Crowds filled the Delaware State University Stadium earlier today, not to watch a game or graduation ceremony, but the Delaware National Guard held one of its larger departure ceremonies to honor its deploying soldiers. And as WRDE's Mallory Messner shows us, some are heading to the Middle East and some to Southeast Asia.
Dover and Little Creek fire departments display the American flag as music from Delaware State Police pipes and drums fills the air. Elected officials file in, and families of more than 250 members of the Delaware National Guard wave to their loved ones in today's 198th Expeditionary Signal Battalion departure ceremony.
It's the first time my husband's getting deployed, so it's a change for us.
Rosanna LaDealiza says her husband Kofi will be deployed for about a year.
We don't know really what to expect, but we've been pretty sad that he's going to be gone for so long.
The 198th Expeditionary Signal Battalion has been around since the Revolutionary days, but this is one of its largest single-unit deployments.
The 1st Regiment, 1st State.
Lee Beecham, Sergeant First Class with Alpha Company 198 in Georgetown, has been with the National Guard for 19 years, but this is his first deployment.
We're going to be deploying to Southeast Asia with CENTCOM for Operation Spartan Shield. We will be supporting units for satellite communications and communications for the battlefield.
Beecham is originally from Salisbury. Specialist Lewis Barclay,
my mom was active Army. I was born in Fort Gordon, Georgia.
Has moved around a lot, but now too lives in Salisbury. He says this departure ceremony before he deploys to Kuwait means a lot.
This is my first deployment. I'm excited, a little nervous too, like everyone else is here, even those of us who have actually deployed a couple times before. So it's a big deal for me.
A departure ceremony held both for the soldiers.
He's helping us so we can be strong and healthy.
And for their families. With coverage you can count on, I'm Mallory Messner in Dover for WBOC.
The 198th Expeditionary Signal Battalion makes up about 20% of the Delaware National Guard at 350 soldiers strong. This deployment is made up of soldiers from its 3 companies in Delaware as its Bravo Company and South Carolina.
My name is Sergeant First Class William Hasty. I'm assigned to Army Interagency Training and Education Center for the West Virginia National Guard. The Case Platoon is a CBURN, or Chemical, Biological, Radiological, Nuclear, and High-Yields Explosive Assistance Support Element. They are there to provide security and assist with casualty movement to the assigned HERF that they're part of. The primary use for Case will be security for the search extraction element that's downrange. So the guys that are trained to go into the rubble and extract patients, things like that, once they get those patients out to a safe level, the Case will take over with the movement of those casualties and get them to the appropriate treatment and decontamination.
My name is Sergeant First Class Brandon Kelly. The unit I'm assigned to is the 153rd Military Police Company. Currently my role with the Case Platoon for the Delaware National Guard is I'm the Case Platoon NCOIC. This is the first time we've ever had a man the Case Platoon. It's going to give soldiers a lot of opportunity to help out their community and do something more that they've never had a chance to do.
Do it without question. It's a great broadening assignment for NCOs and officers and your junior enlisted. We train a lot for our green mission and the things that we have going on overseas. What we don't see is the domestic response. What do we do to help our nation? What do we do to help people stateside? It is a huge eye-opener to what our capabilities and possibilities are, and it definitely opens doors.
We're looking for highly motivated individuals that are looking to do something more for their community. So if you're interested in the Case Platoon, you would contact myself, Sergeant First Class Brandon Kelly, either via phone or email.
our teammates are taking their own lives. We lose more airmen to suicide than any other single enemy, even more than combat. 78 of our brothers and sisters have given up on life this year alone. 78. That's 78 teammates, that's 78 wingmen, that's 78 spouses, that's 78 brothers and sisters and sons and daughters, 78. Who couldn't find a single reason to keep going. That's 28 more than this time last year. If we don't do something, we could lose up to 150, 160 airmen in 2019. We can't let this keep happening. This is our problem. And we have to dedicate ourselves every single day to building strong and healthy airmen, supporting and engaging teams, and cultures of trust and respect to help keep these airmen hopeful, to give them an opportunity to thrive in this great Air Force. That's why General Goldfein has directed this resilience tactical pause, a break in the daily grind so that we can focus. We can focus on our airmen and their well-being. Now, this is not a one-day effort to check a box. This is the beginning of a much-needed dialogue between airmen, command teams, helping agencies, and frankly, our entire Air Force. We have to get this thing turned around. This is your day, so make it your own. We won't tell you what to do. We won't tell you how to do it. You know best what your teams need. Use the resources that we've made available to you, but make it personal. Make it about them, all of them. Most importantly, keep this as a primary focus beyond this pause. Make every single airman count every single day. You know, someone right now in your organization is struggling. Someone in your organization is suffering from post-traumatic stress or depression. Someone in your organization is feeling hopeless. And they may be thinking that suicide is the answer. Give them better options. Let's lead them to a better answer.